Primary 6 and Primary 7's performance. Tonight, for your entertainment, we'll be having Hot Dates.
It's not enough. It's really not enough. My friends tell me I'm so lucky having what I have, but it just still doesn't feel like enough. When I was young and starting out, I couldn't believe my luck. Didn't know what to do with it all. I'd strut around with my head held high, a smug look on my face, which roughly translated as, look how much I've got. But I don't know. Now that I'm older, I seem to need a lot more than I did back then. I mean, you think 6 weeks summer holiday was plenty, but it's flown by, and here I am on the first day back, feeling as stressed and shattered as I did way back in June. But at least it's in service day, and the kids won't be here. It was a blissful, glorious 24 hours. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry I'm late to shoot you. The alarm didn't go off, the car wouldn't start. I got halfway and I realized I left my worksheets at home, so I had to go back. Where is everybody? Where are the children? Well, why are you wearing jeans? Mr. Rankin, it's his service day. No kids. Well, what's my life? I've been pacing the room all night wearing the bag today. Look at the state of me. I'm a mess. Here, just calm down. Yes, it's his service day. No kids. Just adults. It'll be a nice, quiet, calm, relaxing meeting to discuss up-and-coming events, which is just what we need. I couldn't find a clean shirt! Got a frying pan fire! The dog rented my keys! I forgot where I parked the car! The traffic lights were stuck on red! My alarm clock didn't ring! My 17-month-old grandchild was sick on me. My 17-year-old was sick on me. Why are you wearing jeans? In service day, no kids. Oh, joy! Oh, heaven! Oh, bliss! Oh, happiness! Oh, thank God! Oh, no! What? I've just dropped my daughters off at the academy. If it's an in-service day, they'll be waiting in their empty classrooms for their teachers and friends who won't turn up until tomorrow. Yeah. The kettle's just boiled, so get a coffee and sit down. Yeah, we've got a lot to discuss today. Important date in the diary is one thing, but first of all, I'd like to officially welcome you back after what's been a very brief 6 weeks. Tell me, did you all have an enjoyable and relaxing holiday?
Past its sell-by date. Good idea. Those tins of sugar were allegedly responsible for wiping out a third of Strathpeffer's residents.
I remember one year when we insisted every family lived their contributions with their names. Nobody wanted to be shown up that year, so Tesco's finally sold out Dingle. Everything was about that.
Well, maybe we should forget about Harvest Festival this year. We've always got plenty going on. I think we should make sure children are working hard and ready for national assessments as soon as possible. I know, but it's got to be done. Big kids have it so easy. Not like when it was in my day.
Here she goes again.
Well, it's true. Cycling class time, swimming in class time, golden time in class time. Kids today, they've never had it so good.
Yes, I wouldn't be too downhearted that we only received 100 letters of complaint from parents.
and don't worry that Mary dropped him on his head, and his real mother rushed screaming onto the stage, tripped up, and landed on top of a wise man, squashing the poor boy's box of frankincense. I was in stitches.
Okay, so what a bit wrong. There's only so many ways of telling a nativity story without becoming predictable and, dare I say it, boring.
Which is why we should leave it to the infant department this year. It doesn't matter what we do, there'll be legions of doting parents under video cams and tear-stained tissues, cooing and gushing over these darlings, filtering first takes of amateur dramatics.
Exactly. I personally find the whole experience nauseating, but after last year I think we should adopt the policy of damage limitation. We need to get the parents back on the side.
And what bats then mean? Ah, batter. Let's get back to basics. Angel costumes, fairy camera, dog, tea towel-headed shepherds, and a pantomime donkey. Let's give them what they want.
Oh yes, you just can't beat a good old down-to-earth traditional, no-frills infant nativity story. I can't wait.
We have been following a bright star out his later year. We have got some presents for the baby. Here is mine, it is gold. I have got a present too. It is some Frankenstein.
Well, what have you brought for my baby?
Miss, Tom forgot his Frankenstein and told me I had to give him my present to the baby when we were saying he would be my friend. Goodness sake! I have brought her.
Holy night, parents scream at the sight, brand new comforters wait.
Did you enjoy your Christmas holiday, Mrs. Murdoch?
Fabulous. How good was that? An extra 2 weeks holiday and all because it snowed. You'd never get this in Liverpool. So relaxed and so refreshed. Mom didn't away. All the silent sessions are planned up for 2009. Just great. Better go to the GP room. Well, I can't believe it. 2 weeks Christmas holiday followed by 2 weeks of school closure because of the snow. We haven't practiced a thing and it's burns night tonight. Not to worry, Mrs. McDonald. I prepared the haggis, so we don't have to think about that. Get up. Here's all these times. My fingers are up. Can I have a break now? Break. No free salsa fruit. And then it's on to the next, Kyrene. I better go keep her out. Poor Kyrene. There's so much to do and there's just no time.
We'll manage something. Your P7s have to sit through, listen intently to last week's bird supper. They've managed something.
But it's tonight! Gail's already got the haggis, so we can't cancel. Miss Sullivan's been snowed in. I've lost all my Burns books. I'm sure they were in my cupboard.
Well, we'll just have to get on with it, and you'll see it'll be all right. Begin with Danny will pipe in the haggis, and then we'll all sit down. Danny, are you ready, Danny?
What?
Danny, pipe in the haggis now!
Okay.
There we go. Jeez! How am I supposed to play the piano now with these painful fingers?
It sounds painful enough when your fingers are fine.
Very funny. You'll be laughing on the other side of your face when you realize that you're going to have to play the piano now.
I'll be fine. Someone really kind and helpful gave me teach yourself piano book for my secret Santa present. I'm sure we'll just manage fine. Fern, what's next? Thanks for calling the thing to read us the immortal memory. We don't know. You know about Robbie Burns. You were listening last year, weren't you?
course. Robbie Burns is a poet. Now he's dead. This might be the best Burns night ever, or at least the shortest, which might be the same thing. At least nobody's got time to learn Tam O'Shanter.
Thank you for your helpful comments, Mr. Spence. Let's just practice the song.
Yes, romantic behaviour this age certainly is a mystery, which is why I bought this DVD to watch. It provides the training aspect to today's meeting. It features Professor Maxwell, who's an expert in this area of child psychology. Before we make a decision on the disco, I think we should watch this first and consider what he has to say.
Children seem unaware of any gender differences and are happy to play together. Let us now observe two primary three pupils play. Let us firstly consider the boys. See how they try to show their masculinity.
I am the Rock and I will defeat you with my triple kick super action. Stop! I don't want to play anymore!
Yes.
But we were not being not so very long ago. Incisors and molars had just begun to show. We were blissfully ignorant of what was coming next. Then we started school and were introduced to the opposite sex. But boys will be boys and girls will be girls. All someone's hair. Afternoons spent happily playing in the sun. A game of doctors and nurses never gets out of hand. But boys will be boys and girls will be girls, and never the twain shall care. Until that is we reach the dizzy heights of B7, then it's all downhill from there.
So that's no to the Valentine's disco. Agreed? Agreed. Well, Mr. McDonald's given me this letter about the shinty tournament we'll be hosting after the holidays. In the letter, it suggests we have all the schools coming to sign this. It's a promise to say that we'll take responsibility for the behaviour of the individuals they bring along.
Quite right. Why some children from the other schools behave in these schools and festivals? It's outrageous.
And the language they use, it turns the air blue, it's disgraceful. Well, I blame the professionals. Their behaviour is hardly a good example for these youngsters, is it?
Yes, and kids these days worship these players like Martin.
No, sorry to interrupt. But this letter isn't about the behaviour of the pupils, it's the parents who worries about. Remember last year's matches? It made the front of the Rochester Journal for all the wrong reasons.
Full swing!
Hit it!
Did I mention my volleyball in the tournament last year?
All about 20 times.
He gets it from me, you know. I played for bowling for a while. Well, didn't he, though? You know it.
Referee, you numpty!
You idiot! Did you see that? That dirty player just about to miss got slag of him.
If that happens again, I'll be on that pitch giving them a thick ear myself!
Oh, what?
What about sports day then?
Well, all in
Daz is here. Some of them look like they need the exercise. Oh, but what about the mums? That would be far more fun. Go on, let's have a mums race. Do you remember the man's beanbag race? Welcome. First of all, you would like to step forward and give us your names.
Sorry, ma'am.
Thank you. Now if you could sign this disclaimer, so if you do sustain any injuries, you're not held responsible. Now, on to the rules of the race. You have each been given a coloured rosette which indicates which beanbags you must collect. You must collect them one at a time, I repeat, one at a time, and return them and put them in this bucket here. Whoever collects all their beanbags first is the winner. Are there any questions? Well, there's a few there, and I think there's some over there, and there's some over there. Any more? Right, the ones at the door, right, the door to the community centre, there's some there, for Moira's, right, and there's ones over where there's like all the chairs, the covered chairs, and they're just like over there. Now, in this school, we have, if there's any form of physical activity, must be worn with some regulation gym fits. So, however, in your cases, we're willing to make an exception. Okay, ladies, in your own time, lots of encouragement from the crowd. On your marks, get set, go! Let's have one more round of applause for our wonderful lads. Thank you.
Oh, there's a first.